Hi, everyone. Welcome to Movies with My Mother. I am Lexi,
And I'm Mom Lori.
and today we watched Pan's Labyrinth.
Wow. We watched it.
It's an hour and 58 minutes long. It's rated R. Um, it's from 2006, so it's celebrating its 20th anniversary,
Wow.
and it's directed by Guillermo Del Toro.
Yeah. I loved it.
I think just the movies of Guillermo Del Toro's that I've seen, they've all been great.
It was gritty
Yes.
and dark
Yes.
and fairy tale. And yeah, it was everything you want to say.
Y-
That's what it was.
it's a great movie. I don't like I said in our TikTok, I don't know if it's streaming anywhere. I didn't even bother to look, but if you can find this movie, I definitely recommend you watch
Oh
it.
gosh, yes. And that's a long movie for us.
Hour and 58 minutes.
Yeah, that,
Yeah.
that for us, that's a long movie. But I don't feel like I was bored or is this going anywhere the whole time?
Oh, absolutely not. It was gripping.
Yeah, absolutely.
Our producer has come down to supervise.
Nice.
Okay, getting back on track
Oh,
here.
sorry. Yeah.
It got a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yikes.
98 on Metascore. I think this is the highest on Metascore we've ever seen.
Wow. Okay.
An 8.2 out of 10 on IMDb. That's where we all fall off the cliff. The IMDb
Well,
numbers.
8.2, that's a pretty high number considering the stuff we watched that was 4.
Yeah, the dumb shit, the
Four
really dumb shit
yeah,
that's got like 4 stars.
yeah.
I have a budget of about $19 million, but Wikipedia said it was about 14 million euro.
That would be about 19 million.
So you think about the
Yeah,
same?
euro to dollars, it increases.
Okay.
So that might be a good number.
But IMDb said the worldwide gross was about $83.8 million, and Wikipedia said the worldwide gross was 83 million euro. So, which
That
which is
would be
correct there?
well, if they did the budget in euros, I would think it would be euros.
Yeah, but why would the dollars and the euros be the same?
If somebody screwed up,
Yeah, way to go.
I would think it would be the euros and not the dollars.
Because this movie was made in Spain. It's all in Spanish. This is a real departure for us.
It sure it, yeah. I was a little worried.
Yeah, I was a little
I,
worried for you,
I was worried that I would not be able to keep up.
but I think you did a good job.
I did. I only got a couple of things mixed up, and it was my own overthinking, I think, that got there.
I think so. I think the whole pocket watch thing was just because you were paying too close attention to the wife, not this actual storyteller.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
But I mean, there were several people talking at that meal, so easy to
Right.
do.
Right. Right.
Anyways, the plot of this movie. In 1944, Francoist Spain, an imaginative young girl meets a faun who tells her she's a princess and that she must prove her worthiness by completing 3 dangerous tasks.
Yeah.
That really doesn't explain the war going on around her, the rebels in the woods.
Well, I don't really think this was a commentary about politics or anything. I think this was Guillermo del Toro's nod to fairy tales.
Well, of course, but don't you think that that setting the fairy tale in wartime isn't? isn't some kind of allegory?
Hmm. All right, I'll give you that because he could have said it any time.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe he was commentary about the man. Okay. Yeah.
The cast is a mostly Spanish cast.
Mhm.
Ivana Baquero, Sergi Lopez, who I love. I love him. He's so scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mirabel Verdú, Doug Jones, the only American name, Ariadna Gill, Alex Angulo, Manolo Solo, and Cesar Villa are the few top billed names that I wrote down. Mostly
Yeah.
because I knew I could say all those.
Right.
I want to make a asshole out of myself.
Right. Yeah. Well, those were the main characters.
Yeah.
Those were the most important part of the story. So, yeah. Yeah, all really good.
This movie is great.
Absolutely.
And for not seeing it for 20 years, and not really remembering anything about it, I loved it. I loved it all over again.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know, again, my studying, this was not the movie I was thinking it would turn out to be.
You were worried.
I was, war movies, I'm not a real big fan of war movies.
Yeah.
But this really was heavy on the fairy tale side of it.
Yes.
And how interesting, how strange did this turn out? Loved it.
Yeah, I thought it was a great movie.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So what do you have on Guillermo del Toro? You said there were a couple not so great things.
Well, we talked about that, but we'll get there.
Okay.
He's a Mexican filmmaker, author, artist. He likes to blend genres, and we certainly see this
Well, absolutely.
in this movie. Fairy tale, goth, horror. He just loves to mix it all up,
Yes.
with emphasis on the visual that that leads to the beauty of the grotesque. I wrote that as a little comment. And we've talked about beauty of the grotesque before, but boy, this movie really,
Oh,
really puts that in the forefront. He loves monsters.
he's a big Universal guy.
Yep. And he loves monsters because they are a symbol of power. And yeah, that's
Oh,
true. That's
sure.
true. These three movies were he has done three movies in Spanish language. His very first movie, Kronos, in 1993.
Okay.
In 2001, he did The Devil's Backbone, and then 2006, he did our movie.
I think I own Devil's Backbone.
Uh, I can't. Having seen this, a movie called Devil's Backbone, I don't want to see that. That name even just scares the hair off of me. And then having seen this, I wonder if that type of used the same filmmaking techniques in something called The Devil's Backbone.
Oh, I'm sure.
Wow.
I've never seen it, but I'm pretty sure I own it.
He has done he's done lots of movies. We know, he's a big, big director. He did Blade 2. He did Hellboy 1 and 2. You would ask about that.
He did both of the Hellboy movies?
I have 2004 Hellboy and 2008 Hellboy
Wow,
2.
nice. Okay.
2017. Now this is how I know of him. 2017 Shape of Water. And for that, I'm going to go to the back of my pages. For that, he was nominated for 13 Academy Awards, that movie. 13, and they won 4.
I'm telling you, I have never seen it. I did buy it. And I bought it on Blu-ray. It was new in plastic and it was like $3.
Wow.
And I was just like, I'm not going to leave this on the shelf. It's coming home with me.
Right.
And I just haven't sat down and watched it. There's a million movies here and I just
Well,
haven't.
I know. But, The Shape of What, first off, I can't believe that was from 2017. That just seems so long ago. Just so
Mhm.
long ago.
Do you want to say hi? You can
Y
say hi.
Are you gonna say something to Lula? Let everybody know you're here?
Yeah.
She's gonna know. I'm
Yeah,
not talking now.
I'm just rubbing on you.
I'm not gonna talk because you want me to talk. He has also worked on, many other films as producer, writer. It sounds like he's working all the time.
And um I for the It's Always Sunny people in the crowd, Guillermo del Toro plays Pappy McPoyle whenever Pappy McPoyle comes on.
I'm going to look some of those up and try
Oh,
to watch them.
go, find there's a court case. I gotta remember what that one's called, but the Maureen Ponderosa wedding massacre. So funny.
My go Oh my gosh. And I think on that show, it would be even better because he's such an ordinary kinda looking guy.
Mm-hmm.
Every picture I've seen of him, he just looks like a guy. He's just there. You know, s some people are just, you look at them and think, "Wow, they're gorgeous." This guy just looks like a guy. He just looks like it. So,
Yeah.
I think it's cool. 2002, he created a Netflix anthology.
Oh, the Cabinet of Curiosities.
Yes?
I tried to watch that and I didn't get it.
Oh. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
And as a writer, he worked with an author named Chuck Hogan, and they did a trilogy that was later turned into a comic book series. Shouldn't that be the other way around? Um, and then uh, kind of a TV series.
Oh,
And
okay.
he has he started working with DreamWorks and Netflix on several different animated shows, but it really didn't say what the names the shows were, so I wondered if they had um, never come to fruition, because it didn't say any names, so and I kinda didn't look. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Um, he himself has 3 Academy Awards, 3 BAFTAs, 2 Golden Globes, and a Daytime Emmy. And he has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. We've been kinda getting into that,
Wait, say the awards that he has again.
an Academy 3 Academy Awards,
Oscars, okay.
3 BAFTAs,
Oh, okay.
2 Golden Globes,
Okay.
and a Daytime Emmy. Interesting. Daytime Emmys are TV shows.
Yeah.
I should
He
look.
needs a Grammy and a Tony and then he can EGOT.
Yeah. You know what? I think as prolific as he is, I think that'd be easy for him. Whatever. He was born in Guadalajara in 1964. And this is a cute story. In 1969, his father won the lottery. He won $6 million.
Oh shit.
So Guillermo kind of grew up on the good. So, it and here's another director at 8 years old. He picked up his dad's Super 8, started making movies. Uh, he's he's done 10 shorts, 2 of which have been made available. So there must be some substance in his young work
Okay.
if some of them have been made available. He has done Mexican TV. He's wrote and directed several shows. His first project, now this is a really interesting story. His very first project was a stop action sci fi movie called Omnivore. And he had a studio and he had, people working and and they worked on it for over 3 years. And then one night there was a break in and the people that broke in destroyed everything. The
Oh.
puppets, the sets, everything.
Oh.
So he thought, well, you know, what am I going to do now? So he switched to a live action movie and it turned into his first movie, Kronos, which I thought, wow, he made some lemonade out of those lemons, didn't he?
Sure did.
3 years of work gone in one night. Wow. Um, he has studied special effects and makeup and special effects makeup with a man called Dick Smith. And they worked together for 10 years. Who has, he's a special effects designer. And we know of his work because we saw the movie Death Becomes Her.
Oh.
So we know what that is.
Okay.
In 1997, Miramax gave him $30 million for the movie Mimic.
Sure.
He he and others were but they were real unhappy with the way they were being treated by Miramax and Harvey Weinstein. And then the, that year they're at the Emmys, James Cameron and Harvey Weinstein almost came to blows because, of the whole tryst thing. I don't know because I haven't followed Hollywood all these years. I don't remember that. I don't remember a fight breaking out at the Academy Awards.
Feel like I feel like every few years there's a fight at the Academy Awards.
Something happens.
Yeah.
But see, I probably haven't watched an Academy Award show in 30 years, so that's not my thing. Uh let's see, 2002 to 2016, uh he has done a whole variety of movies from Blade 2 to our movie. You know, I don't know, was Blade 2 like Blade?
Blade 2 is a good movie, but I don't like the vampires in that movie because they're not typical like vampires like they were in the first movie.
Oh, okay.
They have like predator mouths. Do you know what the predator is?
Yes, that
Yeah, yeah. That like that gaping maw thing.
yeah, okay. He says he has a different take on horror. He thinks horror is political. And that's what we were talking about at the very beginning when we said that.
I guess it can be.
Yeah. Like don't go but he also thinks it's the same as like don't go in the woods and obey your parents. He thinks that's horror. And isn't that
Oh,
the kind of truth when you think about horror?
well, yeah, it's a morality tale.
Right,
That's where it originated.
right. So I think he's got good ideas. Why not?
Yeah.
Let's see. I was writing this late at night and it's getting a little scratchy. The rest of the time, during the rest of that time between 2002 and 2016, he worked on projects for The Hobbit. I was telling you about that.
Oh, okay. The Hobbit.
The
Okay.
Hobbit.
Okay.
It wasn't what I had thought it
That's
was.
not Lord the Lord. That was a whole different trilogy.
Right. And he worked on trying to turn that into a web series. And in the end, it turned into some of his movies. The Witches,
Okay.
and also The Stain.
Okay.
I don't know. Neither one of those movies
I think The Witches might be a remake.
sounded. Yes, yes, it is a remake of Roald Dahl's novel.
No, but I think they made a witches movie in the 80s
Oh,
with
okay.
Angelica Houston. And I think that the movie you're talking about stars Anne Hathaway.
I believe that is correct. Anne Hathaway, yes. Then in 2013, he worked on a movie called Pacific Rim
Oh,
that
okay.
grossed $411 million.
Yeah, that witches movie is a remake.
Yeah.
Okay.
The holy cow. And he did an FX series from a pilot from the Strain. Is it Strain or is it Stain?
It might be Strain.
Let me look back at my movie names.
It's Strain.
Is it Strain?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I remember that. Okay. Yeah, okay.
And in this time also he did The Shape of Water, and was just a huge success everywhere. And I remember when that came out, people loved that. They just, I remember people talking about The Shape of Water on the news, on talk shows, just everywhere. Everybody was taught, and of course I've never seen it, so it that was one of his wins. He won Best Director for that movie.
Okay.
He's worked on video games and things, and he even tried to develop a video game, but in the end, it went nowhere. I thought, wow, he's got such a creative mind. Why did his video game not go anywhere? But who knows?
It could be anything.
Exactly. Then he worked on kind of like guess the word would be exhibition. I wrote something else down here, but it was more of an exhibition. Guillermo del Toro at Home with Monsters.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And he did that at the LA County Museum.
Yeah, he's got a lot of movie memorabilia.
Yes, in reading about this, he's got books and movies and art and
And I believe
stuff.
he makes his own art.
He does. He does very much.
So,
And he well, I'll talk about his homes, but he does have two other homes that he does not, quote unquote, live in, but he keeps his collections in them.
shit. If I had money, I'd do that too.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just a house filled with movies. Are you kidding me?
Right.
Let me go to my movie house.
Yeah, right. 2020 did an adaptation of Nightmare Alley. Again, I don't recognize this. Nightmare Alley. That really just came out to bad box office and bad reviews. What happened?
I don't know.
2023 he confirmed that he would develop Frankenstein.
And he did. He did Frankenstein for it premiered on Netflix. I think it had a limited run in the theaters.
Yes, it did. It came out as a limited release.
But it was really a Netflix movie, and it is stunning.
Yeah.
I hate the boy that plays the Frankenstein monster.
Uh-huh.
I hate that guy. They
Okay.
just like putting this guy's like the new hotness, and they just like putting him in shit. I don't like looking at his face.
Oh, and he kind of he felt like when he did Frankenstein, that would be the end of a cycle that he had done, starting with Kronos, Devil's Backbone, our movie, Crimson Peak, and then the Frankenstein movie.
Okay.
He felt that like that was a cycle that he was wrapping up.
Sure. Gothic horror.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Um, Crimson Peak is a Hammer movie.
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
new school Hammer.
All right. All right. Interesting. A little bit of his personal life. He met and married his first wife in college. That was Lorenza Newton, and they had two daughters. Then, after, then they divorced. And around 2020, he started working on, geez, I didn't write it down. He started working with a woman named Kim Morgan, who then he eventually married in 2021. Yeah, here we go. He splits his time between homes in LA and Toronto
Sure.
because Toronto is huge movie making. Oh, the Gordie Howe opened yesterday.
Oh, cool.
The Gordie Howe Bridge from Detroit to
Windsor.
Windsor opened. Well, it didn't open for business. They had the opening ceremonies uh, yesterday, and it will open limited on Monday
Okay.
to traffic.
Nice.
Bicycle and pedestrian traffic will not be allowed until everything is up and going.
Walking across a bridge that long?
Uh, Apparently, a lot of people do that.
Oh my
The
god.
little news story I heard, the guy that was talking works for a Detroit TV station, and he has biked and walked across the Ambassador Bridge.
Hell no.
I thought, are you kidding? I've been on the Ambassador Bridge.
No.
I have not been on the Ambassador Bridge in probably 15, 20 years.
Yeah, 20 years.
But back then, you could look out of your car window and see all the way down to the Detroit River through the road. People were walking. I can't even imagine.
That's why it has never like interested me to like re-up my passport because I first of all, I haven't been on an airplane since 1986 and I really don't plan on killing that stretch.
Okay.
Um and but but I've heard that just as the years go by, the Ambassador Bridge is more like Swiss cheese every year and I'm not plummeting into the Detroit River.
That is privately owned. The Ambassador Bridge is privately owned by a family in Detroit.
If you live, you'll get E. coli from the water.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And they also said that the Gordie Howe Bridge would be cheaper than the Ambassador Bridge.
Oh, nice.
I bet those people that own the other bridge
Are pissed. Oh,
pissed.
fuck yeah, I'd be too. Undercutting me? Get out of here.
And they said that the Gordie Howe Bridge is very much like the bridge we have here in Toledo.
The Sky Bridge or
That
whatever.
that hole with the
Detention rock.
yeah, yeah. They said they mentioned Toledo and they mentioned that it was like that bridge, and I thought, "Oh, cool." There's also a bridge like that from, Alton to St. Louis.
Oh, cool.
It looks the very same. No, might be St. Joseph. I don't know. St. Louis. But it looks the same. So I thought that was pretty cool. We made the news for
Interesting.
not a bad thing. Okay, stop this. Okay, he often goes to Mexico to see his family. Uh and now here's the bad thing, but we talked about it, and
Yeah,
we've talked about this before also, about the petition in support of Roman Polanski. I mean,
I really do. I have to wonder if money is involved
yeah, absolutely.
because, like, and maybe this is because I'm not like an artist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
I'm an arty person, but I'm not an artiste. And maybe it's just because of that like I can't, I'm one of those people that like just because you're a good director doesn't take away the fact that you're a rapist.
right. That you're a bad human being.
Like you being a terrible human being is going to supersede anything you do. It doesn't matter if you make great movies.
Right. Right, and for that matter, Roman Polanski's gotta be about 90 by now,
At
doesn't
this
he?
point, he
He's
is
gotta be an old
pretty fucking
man.
old, but he's still making movies. I mean, his
Yeah,
last movie was
crazy.
about 10 years ago.
Yeah?
So, yeah,
Is it good or is it bad? No. We've got enough rapists here. We don't need to bring any more in from overseas.
I
Even though
just
Roman Polanski is an American. I think he's an American.
I don't think he's an American. I think I think at this point he'd be considered an expat.
Okay.
Um, but I think he's foreign born.
Oh, okay.
Um, but I have to wonder, how much money is involved and you know, how much like art do you have to like put out to like tell people that you're an okay human being?
Right.
You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just
No, I get it. I mean,
the cynical part of my brain is like, oh, he sent money to people to sign this petition.
just
And I'm sure people in the academy were like, we need to keep Roman here.
right. Just because you got gold leaf all over your room does not mean you're, you know, cool and artsy and important.
Right.
But whatever. So that was the bad part. But we talked about it, and yeah, I understand both sides. I get it.
Yeah. I think when you're like so high into like high art that being an artist really does take away the fact that you're a terrible human being.
Yeah. Yep. He was born and raised Catholic,
Okay.
but he considers himself now an atheist,
Sure.
which I think a lot of born and raised Catholics kind of go to that. He's not a fan of AI filmmaking, but isn't a lot of wouldn't in today. Okay, he made this movie in 2006. Would we say
Yeah,
2006?
2006.
Would a lot of those special effects now be AI work
Um,
in the movie that we just watched?
Definitely more CGI.
Oh, okay.
Like I don't think that anything in this movie was computer animated. Like
No?
no, I think that that was all practical effect.
Oh. Oh golly, that kind of puts a whole different angle on this now,
Maybe
doesn't it?
hmm, maybe not Capitan Vidal's face.
Ooh.
That might have been computer animated.
Okay.
But like the fawn, the pale man,
Yeah.
those were real.
th-
Those were
That
suits.
that was an that was an actor. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was an actor that specializes in that.
Yeah, that wasn't a man in a green man suit. That was a
No,
man in a goat man suit
right, right,
and a Mitch McConnell suit.
right. Okay. Yeah, that actor does. That's what he
That's
does.
what he does.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he might be queer. I saw him. He had a little soundbite on that Queer for Fear docuseries that I watched. So I think he might be part of the LGBT community, which
Oh,
is awesome. That makes him even cooler.
oh. He he's a tall, thin man.
Very tall, very
Um,
thin.
and I can absolutely see him doing. I looked him up. I thought because I he's in the collabs part, and I thought I've never even heard of that name. But
Oh,
oh my god, I know exactly who he is.
yeah, he played Abe Sapien in the
Oh
Hellboy
my god,
movies.
he's done tons of stuff.
What is his character's name on What We Do in the Shadows? He's like the
Oh,
c-
you
the
told me yesterday.
the count or whatever that like sent the vampires to New York to colonize New York, and then they didn't do it. He's the imperial guy they're trying to impress. What is his name? I won't think of it, but it'll drive me nuts.
Here, I just pulled up Doug Jones. Look and see if you can see what it is, and I'll keep talking.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, he does that, and he's great at it. Okay, back to our director. His first published book was a book about Alfred Hitchcock,
Okay.
and it says he admires him. And I thought, oh yeah, you can see a lot of Hitchcock in this movie. Just that music and the darkness of it. Oh boy, yeah, I see it.
He's not queer. He's married to a woman.
Oh, okay.
College sweetheart. They've been married since 1984. Good for
Holy,
him.
is he that old?
Yes.
Gosh. Okay. Well, you don't have to be in the queer family to be
Let's be an
a
ally.
yeah, exactly.
He played Baron Afanas.
Baron Athanas. Okay.
Yeah. I want to go out and be among the people. Prince among paupers.
Oh my gosh. Alrighty. Guillermo likes video games. Not only does he try to develop them, but he also likes to do them, play them.
Okay. That's a man thing, I think.
He says that's the comic book of our times.
No.
I think he is did I say when he was born?
For 1964, I saw.
So he's a little younger than me.
Yeah.
But he feels like video games are the comic books of our time.
Sure.
Sure,
He's
absolutely.
he's an elder Gen Xer, so yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
And he's a big fan of Japanese manga.
Oh, okay.
Is that horrible horror from Japan?
No, you're thinking the rapey stuff?
Yeah.
No, that's a hentai.
Oh,
Manga is just like anime y.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not my favorite.
All right.
And I also think that adults that are into manga are dorks.
Well, he is kind of dorky. He like I said, he looks like that guy, just a guy. Yeah, absolutely. And another one of his likes is Victorian England.
Well, yeah.
Okay. All righty. And then you had mentioned about a kidnapping, and his father had been kidnapped in 1997. And James Cameron came to his aid and helped negotiate and um,
Finance.
finance his release. Loaned him the money to get his father back.
Yeah.
And it was not too long after that the family moved from Mexico. It
Jesus.
didn't say where they moved to,
Well, I wouldn't say where I moved to either. Shit.
but he took his dad took the family out of Mexico.
Yeah.
So let's see. He has lots of Academy Award nominations.
Yeah.
6 for our movie Labyrinth,
Pan's Labyrinth.
Pan's Labyrinth. One which has 3 wins.
Okay.
1 for Hellboy, 1 nomination. 13 nominations for The Shape of Water with 4 wins. 4 nominations for Nightmare Alley. 1 nomination for Pinocchio, Guillermo Del Toro's Pinocchio.
Yeah, he did a Pinocchio.
I remember when that came out, but I don't remember anything about it. He has 1 win with that. And for the Frankenstein movie, he has 9 nominations with 3 wins.
Nice. Like I said, that Frankenstein movie is beautiful.
Yeah.
And Frankenstein's laboratory is so cool looking.
Okay.
So,
Nice. Well, if it's anything like this movie,
but
the
I'm going to tell you that what took me out of that Frankenstein version is that Frankenstein is kept in little booty shorts. So he's more like Rocky from Rocky Horror Picture Show
what?
than like a Frankenstein monster than from any other movie you've ever seen.
What?
Yeah.
Frankenstein needs to be wearing like sack pants with a rope tie.
Yeah. Yeah.
He got booty shorts.
Yeah, little booty shorts.
Okay. Did he have green legs?
No.
Oh, okay. Isn't Frankenstein green?
No.
Yes, he is. He's got a green tone to him.
How would you know? He's in black and white.
Okay. The movie in my head says he has green tones.
Every time you see a picture of Boris Karloff's Frankenstein, he is colored green. If he's not black and white.
Okay.
It is true.
All right.
And you know what? He probably was painted green just because of the way black and white film catches light.
The way it works.
Yeah. So maybe he was green.
All right. The movie in my head, he's green.
Okay.
Okay, there were 36. He has 36 nominations for BAFTAs with 7 wins. 16 nominations for Golden Globes with 3 wins. And he has worked with Ron Perlman in 7 movies.
Oh my God.
And with Doug Jones in 6 movies. And there's a whole list of collabs, but these were the most.
Okay.
So,
Ron Perlman played Hellboy in both
oh,
of the Hellboy movies.
okay.
And Doug Jones was Abe Sapien in both of the Hellboy movies. Abe Sapien is kind of a creature from the Black Lagoon type character.
Oh, cool.
He's a fish man.
Okay. And that's all I think I got. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting stuff, I think.
Yeah, I kind of pooped out because
It's another. Why is our homework so hard these last
I
few
don't know.
weeks?
Do I have like the summer blahs?
Maybe
I don't know.
because it was tough for me to do this. I started right early last week,
I did
and
too. I did mine like almost immediately, and and then I just never went back to it.
Yeah, and I finished up last night with the collabs and stuff and the Academy Awards. So, yeah, it's I don't know. It's just been tough to focus on studying anything
Yeah.
with everything that's going on. My gosh, there's a knifing or a shooting here in our town almost nightly.
Yeah.
Um, just craziness. Maybe yeah. Maybe we both need a vacation. That would be a good thing.
Shit. Vacation. A vacation, a raise,
Right. Yeah,
a lottery win.
lottery win, but you just gotta go out and buy those tickets. I just can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. My car doesn't know how to go anywhere else but home.
No, your car knows how to go to work and come home.
Yeah.
I get it.
Okay, I got a little bit of trivia written
Okay.
down, and then I went back and I found the trivia page so I can jump into that if we, and I'm sure we need to because I don't have a lot here.
All right.
Guillermo del Toro gave up his entire salary, including back end points, to see this film realized. To this day, he believes it was worth it.
Wow. Yes. Oh, wow. Back end too? Wow.
This is funny. You'll find this funny. In Mexico, the film was released under its Spanish title, The Labyrinth of the Faun. So many people took small children to see it. Oh, the Mexican movie theaters added warnings about graphic violence to the film posters after the first week. It made the news in Spain.
Oh, no. I you know, I understand why this movie was rated R. It was
The war violence,
rough.
you
It
know.
was rough.
And, and Captain Vidal was a scary, scary man. You knew that man was just itching to kill somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Just itching to kill somebody.
And when he first started shaving with that straight razor,
Yeah.
I thought he would love to kill the guy in the mirror.
Well,
Just slit his throat with
did
that
you
straight razor.
did you see him do that?
Yes.
There was a scene where he did that. He
He
slit the man
slashed at the
in the
mirror.
mirror.
Oh my! But I knew that before he did that. You
Yeah.
knew he was thinking that.
Yeah. I'm sure all the pregnancy blood, I'm sure all that, makes people cringe.
Oh,
'Cause
oh, but that wasn't graphic.
no, but I mean, kind of, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we know that stuff like that happens, but there seemed to be a lot of it.
Yeah, yeah, there's a lot of blood with births. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and she was having mad complications where she was bleeding a lot here and
Yeah.
there and everywhere.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah,
there is that.
that was
But I'm sure it was more the
we
war
didn't
violence.
yeah, because we didn't see one little boobie in this movie.
No.
Not one.
Uh-uh.
We barely even saw anybody's neck. Everybody's clothes were all the way up.
The only time you saw anything was when Sergio Lopez had his chest hair hanging out. When he was
Yeah.
torturing the stuttering boy
Yeah.
and when he was going to torture Mercedes.
Yeah. Yikes.
Guillermo del Toro first started writing ideas for this film in 1993.
Oh, wow.
It received 22 minutes of applause at the Cannes Film Festival.
Oh, I understand.
Sergi Lopez had to wait a year for the script after first meeting with Guillermo del Toro and hearing del Toro's vision. He pitched him a movie without even having a script.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
It's the last New Line movie to be available to both Blu-ray and HD DVD formats. All subsequent films are released exclusively on Blu-ray.
Oh my. Oh my.
Doug Jones, we talked about this during the movie. He had to memorize not only his lines in Spanish, a language he does not speak,
Wow.
but also Ivana Baquero's lines, so he knew when to speak his next line.
Oh my.
The servos in his headpiece that made the facial expressions and ears move were so loud that he often couldn't hear her speak her lines.
Oh wow.
And because Doug, the reason why Doug Jones doesn't speak Spanish is because he is the only American on the set and he speaks English only. Guillermo Del Toro was the only English Spanish bilingual person on set.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody else were Spanish speakers.
Oh wow. Oh my. Oh my.
Speaking of that, Guillermo del Toro wrote the English subtitles himself because he no longer trusts a translator after problems with previous subtitled movies.
Oh. Oh, interesting. Why? What kind of trouble could Oh, because you
Well,
don't speak a language,
yeah, if
you
you're just
can't
translating, if you're just using Google Translate, you're not going to get the
the the
context.
right.
And, just be, like Dare D and Das has, the three words have the same meaning, but they also mean different things.
Right.
So,
It it's the way it's said, the expression, the
yeah.
emphasis, all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
Guillermo del Toro repeatedly refused offers from Hollywood producers in spite of being offered double the budget provided the film. Oh, double the budget provided the film was made in English. He didn't want to compromise
Oh,
the
no.
storyline.
No, this wasn't an English movie at
No.
all. No. Oh, I think that that would have detracted completely from the gist of the movie. Oh, bad.
Um and okay, this is what we were talking about. Audiences have interrupted. Audiences have interpreted the film's bittersweet ending as everything from a religious metaphor to a psychological allegory. Guillermo del Toro has said, I always think of that beautiful quote by Soren Kierkegaard that says, the tyrant's reign ends with his death, but the martyr's reign starts with his death. I think that is the essence of the movie. It's about living forever by choosing how you die.
That just gave me chills.
I know, right?
Wow.
That's exactly what this movie was.
Yes, that is exactly this
Because
movie.
as soon as the fawn told Ophelia to bring the baby, I was like, oh, the fawn's going to kill that baby. That's why he wants that baby. He's going to kill that baby.
Right. You said that. You said that. And I thought, no. Okay, he didn't kill the baby. The bad guy killed the girl.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, absolutely. I just think it's amazing that these directors are able to make us think like that.
Yeah. The captain's room is made to look like the inside of his father's watch, which Guillermo del Toro says represents his troubled mind. Which, yes, very much so.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Very much so. It's been said that for the fairy eating scene, when the pale man
Ah,
is
yeah.
eating the fairies, Doug Jones had to bite condoms filled with fake blood.
Yeah. Yeah. Yuck. Well, that wasn't his mouth out there. That was the machine's mouth.
Yeah.
But yuck.
Okay, so this is interesting and something I didn't catch, but yes, I can actually I can hear it and I can see it. In Spanish, when addressing two or more women, one would say bienvenidas. Presence of any male would require the use of bienvenidos.
Yes,
When Captain Vidal welcomes Ophelia and her pregnant mother, he says bienvenidos, showing that he's most interested in the unborn son.
the baby.
Yeah.
That's all. Oh, I didn't catch that.
But yes, that's
Wow,
exactly what he said.
that is. I can see it in my head now. And yes. Wow, wow. I thought sure that baby was going to be a girl.
Oh, wouldn't that have been funny? The fawn's legs were not computer generated. A special system was created whereby actor Doug Jones wore green stockings and stuck his legs through the fawn's upper legs with his feet fastened to the fawn's feet. Whenever Jones moved, he would control the fawn's fake legs himself. Afterwards, the green parts of Jones's legs that were visible were digitally removed.
Oh, I wondered how he did that. Ah, cool.
Originally, the Pale Man was designed with a full face, but halfway during development, Guillermo del Toro changed his mind. He thought it would be more frightening if the creature only had a mouth and two nostrils, as he always felt that the nostrils and mouth on the belly side of a stingray looked like a creepy face. It took 5 hours for Doug Jones to get into the Pale Man costume.
Oh my
Once he
God.
was in it, he had to look out the nose holes cross-eyed to see where he was going. Jesus.
Oh, that monster was very frightening. And the
Yes.
way he held his hands up to his face to see, oh, that was just horrifying. Oh,
The fawn in the movie was inspired by a lucid dream Guillermo del Toro reportedly had when he was a child. Every midnight, he would wake up and a fawn would gradually step out from behind a grandfather clock.
ooh, that gave me creeps too. I have two grandfather clocks in my house. They're both going.
Um, in 2007, this film became one of the few fantasy films ever nominated in the Best Foreign Language Film category at the Oscars.
Oh, wow.
Um, on the backs of Blade 2 and Hellboy, Guillermo del Toro was offered several high-profile films, including The Fantastic Four, The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and X-Men: The Last Stand, and he turned them all down to do this film.
Oh, wow. Wow. But I could absolutely see him crushing those other movies. Absolutely crushing them.
The singer Bjork was so affected by this film that after seeing it, she went home and wrote the song Pneumonia. Now, I don't know what that song is.
Me either.
Bjork is one of those acquired tastes, and
Yes.
I like a couple of her songs, but after that, I really don't want to hear her voice.
Yeah. I understand. Yeah.
The ruined town in the opening sequence is, oh Christ, Belchit, Zaragoza, in Aragon, Spain. Terry Gilliam also used it for the Adventures of Baron Munchausen in 1988. The town was destroyed during the Spanish Civil War and never rebuilt.
Oh, wow. Cool.
The movie, set in a verdant forest, was shot in a location that was experiencing its worst drought in years. Gunshots and explosions had to be added digitally to reduce the risk of fire.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's a big job. They had those 3 huge explosions and all that gunfire?
I mean, you could tell that like the train explosion was digital. Like you could really tell that.
Yeah.
But, you know,
I
for a fantasy movie where pretty much everything else is not digitally edited, like it was fine.
yeah,
And especially knowing that there was a drought and they could have set the whole world on fire,
right.
that is more responsible.
Absolutely.
In order to make Captain Vidal more menacing, Del Toro told Sergi Lopez to lower his voice an octave and speak as neutral as possible. Which, yes,
Ooh.
but you could just look in his eye and see that that man was a
Just
killer.
just evil.
Yes.
Evil. Evil.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, wow.
According to the director's commentary, actor Manolo Sola was nearly killed when one of the horses fell on top of him. Jesus Christ.
Oh, my.
Guillermo del Toro has compared the rebels in the forest to the woodsmen in Red Riding Hood.
Okay. Okay.
Included among the 1001 movies you should see before you die, edited by Steven Schneider.
Oh, wow. You know what? Yes, absolutely.
That's about it.
I very interesting, very interesting.
Yeah.
I really, really enjoyed this movie. It was beautiful.
Yes.
It it was frightening because it was so real.
Yeah,
You
that
know
that
that
could have really happened.
yeah,
Maybe not the fawn in the woods, but
right. But the moment that girl picked up that rock off that road, I thought, "Oh boy, we're in for a ride."
yep. Yep.
I thought, "Don't pick that up. Don't pick that up." But yeah, this is absolutely a movie I think people should see.
Yes.
And not with their children. Oh
No,
my those
Jesus.
poor people that showed up at the theater with their kids thinking that they were gonna see a nice movie. But, this was not a bad movie because it was so real, but it was so real.
Right. That
Wow.
that war violence,
Yeah,
you know,
right. Oh
shit
my
blowing up,
goodness.
a prisoner being tortured. Like that's what happens in war.
Yeah, yeah, it's ugly.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we had our own little feast,
We did based on the feast that Captain Vidal hosts to his what would you call those people? Patrons?
probably, yes.
Loyalists?
Yes. Donors, yes.
Yeah. Where he's handing out ration cards. He serves a roast with shepherd's potatoes, which apparently are potatoes that are cooked with onions, garlic, olive oil, and rosemary. Now, I
Yum.
I didn't want to have to make a roast and then potatoes on the side, so I just made a pot roast. But I
Yum.
put garlic in the pot. I don't usually put garlic in the pot roast. But I put and I got the smallest bulb I could find, and I put that whole bulb
It was delicious.
in the pot. And I
Did you think it was too garlicky?
hell no.
I did not. I thought it was delicious. And yeah, anytime you roast meat, you should put a little garlic in that.
And rosemary is such a strong flavor. I was just like, I mean, I could get it out and we could put a little on the side, but it's not my go-to favorite flavor. So I was
Right.
just like,
Right. Right. I guess, and if you want to get right down to it, a roast is just the roast meat.
Yeah.
Everything else is on the side. We like to put it together,
Yeah.
and the juice and
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
Oh, it was delicious. It was delicious.
I think it was a pretty good effort
Yep. Yep.
for throwing
Very good
something
effort.
together.
Did you make that in the crock pot?
Hell yeah, I made it in
No,
the crock
of
pot.
course you did. I scooped it out of the hello, anyone home? Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Yum.
But
Delicious.
standing in the meat aisle at Kroger yesterday, I was just like, shit, we might not be having pot roast.
Ew.
Fucking pot roast was expensive.
Oh, I yeah, when you were telling me that, I thought, why did we decide on pot roast? I'll bet you she's gonna spend $4 or $5 a pound on that.
I got a 2.5 pound roast. It was $24.
Yeah.
So it was like $12 a pound.
Oh, I I would not have got. We would have had hamburger meat in there. Oh no, groceries are getting cheaper.
Oh yeah,
It's
affordability is a Democrat hoax.
it's
Okay.
right. It's just like everything else, that no, what do they call it?
Yeah,
New
screwworm.
World screwworm is out, out of control in Texas and New Mexico,
Well, you know what? Sorry about your luck.
as well as the
Both largely red states. This is what you asked for.
yes,
I don't know what to tell you.
no, I don't either. Right along with okay, you can't eat the meat now because well, you can eat the meat, but you can't afford the meat.
Yeah.
And the salad's gonna kill you,
Oh, the
and
diarrhea lettuce?
yeah.
I'm convinced Justin is trying to kill me. For like the first 2 weeks of that, he was just like, "You want to pick up a salad? You want some like fruit or something?" No! My tummy is precarious at any given moment.
And all these crazy people on the TikTok saying, "I'm gonna eat this bag of salad until I get the" well, you know what? If you go ahead and eat that salad, it's fine for you. If you wanna get right down to it, you gotta find a distributor of 5-pound bags of shredded lettuce and eat let's see you eating that every day
Ugh.
for the next week. That's what I wanna see.
The guy that's eating the Taylor Farm bag salads, he's ripping off another creator.
Yeah, I know, there's several it's not just those
No,
2,
because
it's several of them.
he's making the salad and he's just like, "Where the fuck is the pizza?" And then he'll say something else. That's another creator that is doing
Oh,
his own thing.
okay.
And I'm just like, "You're ripping off that guy."
Well, I've seen
I
several
heard that.
people eating the bag salad.
Uh,
It's not those bag salads, which although I would be very suspect of those, it's because those don't generally have lettuce in them.
mhm.
Those salads have everything
Mostly cabbage.
but lettuce.
Yeah.
So I'm still very suspect of them because I love those. Nothing better for me than to open one of those up and drop my face into it.
Oh, did you see the one where the lady was sitting in the car and she just rips open a head of lettuce and just starts eating it like an apple?
Seen that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh. No, but I thought, dude, I'll come back and watch when you find that 5-pound bag of shredded lettuce from an institution or a restaurant, and then we'll see how it goes. And then he's eating it. It takes up to 2 weeks. I mean, you could be eating those bags of salad for the next, 14 days.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yep, and right now we're in the middle of a hot Jimothy summer.
Oh my gosh, I am so in love with Jimothy.
At first, it made me really sad because I was like, oh, he's probably in pain and he's probably alone. No, his family has stayed with him and he seems to be doing okay. And
Yes.
so I feel better about following it.
And we had talked about how animals, kill the ones that aren't right.
Yeah.
But raccoons do not. I sent
I
you a
did not know
TikTok.
that.
Raccoons do not do that.
Huh.
Mother stays with the babies for up to a year.
Jeez.
And the siblings also stick together. I thought, holy cow, I did not know that of raccoons. But he is so sweet. And now there's all other on TikTok people with the dogs that have that. But Jimothy is not a dog that you have.
Yeah.
Ah, I just love Jimothy.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that the only thing that probably is harming him is his short stature.
Yeah. Neck mobility.
Yeah, yeah. Because I also watch Blue the Blip on TikTok,
Okay.
and I believe Blue also has something like that.
Oh, okay.
But he's this pathetic little kitten, and oh
Oh.
my God, I love him so much. And then came Jimothy.
Yep. Oh, and Neil the seal in Tasmania. Oh my God.
Gosh, I can't get enough of him either.
First of all, his name is Neil. The most white bread name ever. So funny to me.
I want to be Neil the Seal. I want to just wreak havoc everywhere I
Yes.
go. I want to just pound on doors. I want to knock over poles. I want to lay in the middle of the
Just
road.
just bark at people. Or crash a gate.
Oh gosh, I just love him too. What is he doing there?
I didn't know that seals went so far inland.
And the funny thing is, he's come to that town before.
Jeez.
My goodness, I love it. I love all these animals right now.
Yeah. And right now, well, I don't know, may not be there when this comes out, but right now, 2 weeks in the past, you can see Jimothy in Roku City, and it's adorable.
I know. I looked real hard. I never saw him. I thought, no, I don't see him. But then when you told me exactly where he was, I thought, oh my God, I see him.
He moves. He's not in the same spot all the
Right.
time.
Right, because he's right there by that table with the umbrella. And then the next time I'm looking, no, that table with the umbrella has already passed. Where's Timothy?
Yeah.
He moves around. Oh my God. I love it. I love, love, love it.
Yeah. But we got off track. What you
Oh,
said you got a whole bunch of dead people.
oh golly, yeah, we've got a lot of dead people. This is a name from my past. And I loved him just like every other girl.
Oh, yeah.
Randolph Mantooth at 80.
He looked a little rough at the end.
Yeah, he had cancer. And he's had cancer since 2015.
Oh my God.
That's a long time.
It's a long time.
But he did a lot of good for, first responders, after the show. He did lots of good work for them.
Yeah, he was on a show called Emergency.
Right.
And the fun guessing game was which way is the ambulance going to turn out of the terminal.
Yeah, we sat and waited for that every intro. Okay, Peter Van Norden at 75, he was an actor. Why do I have nothing what he's done?
Yeah, and why don't I recognize that
I
name
have
at all?
nothing.
Okay.
And he had multiple illnesses.
Jesus.
But 75, a lot of actors live a hard life.
Yeah.
75 is really old. Kelvin Hayes at 63, he was a musician, collapsed at home.
Jesus.
Yeah. Sam Neville, 78, actor.
No, Sam Neill.
Oh, Sam Neill. I put the hat sign with it. Sam Neill, yeah. Wow, he had cancer back in 22 and he had chemo and he was fine. Then later on they did some T-cell therapy and he was cancer free, but He still
Yeah,
died.
that sucks. He was a great actor. He was in Jurassic Park.
Yep.
Um, he was in this new. I think he was from New Zealand. I don't think he was American.
No, he was. Yes, New Zealand.
He did a really sweet movie. Um, out of New Zealand where um he played a man who, along with his wife in their older years, adopt like a young teenage boy, and this boy is just wild, and the wife dies, and really this was his wife's bag. So now he's just alone with this boy,
Oh,
and they have to learn to
to
live
live together.
together. And it
Oh,
was really sweet.
oh,
And I feel like one of the Flight of the Concords guys like produced it.
oh. Okay. Yeah.
Or one of the What We Do in the Shadows guys. One of those two guys.
All right. Nice. Josh Griselti,
Sure.
44, actor, director. 44, died of suicide.
Yeah. I think he was on the Marvelous Miss Maisel, I think is what show they said he was on.
Yes, I believe that is correct.
But 44, way too young.
And then our favorite Lindsey Graham at 71, politician.
Later girl.
Dave Kendall at 63. He was MTV's host of 120 Minutes.
Oh yeah, the alternative show.
Yeah, he did that a couple of times. And I did not see A Cause of Death. Hal Williams at 92, he was an actor and comedian. You'd probably know him from Room 227, and he also did Sanford and Sons.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
He's the guy that you'd know his face.
Yes, I can see it right now.
Yep. Uh,
Well, was he Mary's husband on 227?
no. Oh, maybe. I don't remember.
Mm,
I don't remember. Scott Bryce. Oh, Scott Bryce. 68, he was an actor. He was real pretty.
okay,
And he was on the soap opera As the World Turns.
sure.
And some of the later pictures of him that I used to watch that back in the 70s. Um he looked the same but a little older.
Hmm.
I thought that's weird. That's weird. Brenda Fricker at 82. She was an actress. She played the pigeon lady in Home Alone 2.
Yes,
Uh, but she did lots of movies.
lots of stuff.
Yeah, she was she had the every woman face.
Yes,
Didn't have a thing of death in that either. Jennifer Finch,
yes,
59, musician from L7,
yeah.
brain cancer.
She had just announced that she had an aggressive form of brain cancer. And just before she announced it, I had seen on Courtney Love's Instagram, she's like, "Hey, my friend is going through it, and anything you can do to help her just, be comfortable through this is well worth it."
Yeah.
So there was a GoFundMe set up for her home care,
Oh
and
wow.
she was gone real fast.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, just awful. Joe Caldwell at 97. He was the creator of the Vampire Barnabas.
Yeah, Barnabas Collins.
He was also a big contributor to Dark Shadows.
Yep.
Again, nothing about his death, but
97?
97. He was old. He was tired.
Old as hell.
Yeah. Hannah Robb. She was a boxer
Oh,
and MMA, I think, wasn't she?
I don't know.
She was an athlete.
She's a fighter.
26.
Road rage incident.
Someone drove over a road rage incident on her on a bicycle?
Jesus.
They killed her on her bicycle.
Jesus.
Oh my I can't. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. Um Sylvia Bug at 55, she was a program exec at PBS.
Yeah.
It just said sudden death.
Mm, it's too young.
Yeah. Kaylee
I think it's
Hottie?
I think it's
Ho-
Hotel.
oh, Hottle? Okay.
Hotel.
She was only 18. She was an actress. She died in a car accident.
Yeah.
Oh my. Really pretty girl. I did not
Yeah.
recognize.
Deaf. She was deaf.
Really?
Yes.
I did not recognize the name of the movie that they had attached to her, so I didn't write it down.
Was it Lilo and Stitch? It was Disney something, I
Was
think.
it Lilo? No, I would have recognized Lilo and I don't know. But oh my gosh. And here's just a side thing. Chris Ann Affleck at 83, mother of Ben and Casey.
Yeah.
She died of cancer.
Yeah. But 83, I mean.
Yeah, good life. Recent pictures of her, she looked pretty good. I mean, for an 83-year-old woman.
Yeah.
I wish I looked that good. Maybe in my next life. Who knows? If I get another chance at it, I don't know.
I don't want to.
No.
No.
I've been watching all those.
I don't want this chance if I'm being honest.
Stop it. I've been watching all these, there's been nothing on
Oh,
television. So I've been watching old Cold Case
oh
and
Lord, okay.
um what's the guy with Robert Stack?
Unsolved Mysteries?
Unsolved Mysteries. I've just
Jesus.
been watching crazy stuff.
No wonder you can't sleep.
I know I'm gonna get murdered in my sleep.
Jesus.
What's that sound? I hear something. Um but one of the things they talked about was how children how they showed a little girl and when mom and the little girl in the car drove up to a certain stoplight, she was, oh mom, be real careful here. This is a very dangerous intersection. And it turned out that her great grandmother had been killed in a car accident at that intersection. And
But how would that 4-year-old know that?
the little girl said it was her. She
Listen.
she saw people at the grocery store. She saw a lady at the "Oh, mom, this is my old friend." And it turned out that the lady that she was talking to had been a friend of the grandmother.
Oh shit.
And they went into a restaurant once and the little girl says, "Oh, let's sit at her station. She's real nice." And she was talking to the lady and turned out that grandma had gone to that restaurant and that was her favorite waitress.
Huh.
And then that just reminded me that remember when Blythe used to talk about her great grandfather John?
Uh-huh.
And she had all kinds of stuff to talk about John and his wife Amy
He had
and
5 wives named Amy.
five of them, yes.
Yeah, I remember John and Amy.
And all those stories she would talk about, she remembers nothing of that anymore. She remembers nothing of John anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, nope. And they talked about that on Unsolved Mysteries, how children have these memories and things like that. And by the time they're 5, 6, 7 years old, they no longer are in touch with that side of their um, reality. I thought, oh, okay. Because I remember John John, but Blythe doesn't remember much
I
about
don't know.
John
Does
John.
that have something to do with like your Fontanelle closing?
Oh, now doesn't that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Your head's real soft when you're a baby, so, things can get through that people with
Right.
hard skulls can't
Like us
get through.
like us numbskulls. But I thought that's been kind of fun. I've seen that one a couple of
Man,
times in the last couple of
once in a
weeks.
while I see a TikTok that's like, oh, my 3-year-old said this, and it's just like, what the fuck? Is my 3-year-old really a 100-year-old man?
Yes. Yes, they are. But now then that asks the question, do you believe in reincarnation?
And I personally know, but do all of these stories interest me? Yes.
Yes. Yes, I agree with you. I think when you're dead, you're dead. I mean, that's it. You get one shot at it and that's it. But
I think so.
um yeah, but it does.
I
It does
mean,
interest me.
be happy to be wrong,
Yeah, absolutely.
but
And second sight, I've been working on my second sight and
yeah,
working on that, and I have a huge interest in this.
automatic writing.
No, that's just creepy to me.
Okay.
That is just scary. Um, remote viewing.
Oh, yeah.
I've been trying to teach myself how to do that.
Okay.
Like you can teach yourself how to do remote viewing.
Sure.
But yeah, yeah, cool. Yeah, I got time. I got time.
Yeah, sure.
I
Why
got
not?
nothing else to do. So I'm gonna figure out remote viewing. My God.
I
All
mean, there
right.
are loftier goals.
Yeah. Yeah. Except they talk when most of those remote viewers talk about they have to have a tone that they listen to. I don't have a tone.
Oh,
So, I don't I got a tin ear and I couldn't carry a tune in a bucket. So how can I get a tone?
right.
Such things. But yeah, so we're gonna all go crazy.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, but there's nothing on TV right now.
Oh,
Nothing.
I haven't watched TV in a while. I mean, I did watch I did watch Ancient Aliens to go to bed last night.
You're going to start going to go to bed with Giorgio Tsoukalos.
Well, my Mystery Science channel finally died,
Oh yeah.
so I
Sorry
gotta
about
find
that.
something to do.
Yeah, Giorgio's okay. Last night was I had it on last night too. It was some stuff early
I was watching an early
Ancient
season,
Aliens.
yeah.
It was stuff with people that aren't in the show later. So it's like kind of little different conversations.
Yeah, okay.
So that's why I like to look at the older shows sometimes because they do, oh, I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, interesting. So yeah, it was a good one last night.
My friend sent me a TikTok where this lady was talking about being a flat earther based on the Book of Enoch, and I was just like, and but then like she couldn't figure out the word firmament. Like she kept saying, like the foundation, and they're like, "Do you mean the firmament?" And she's just like, "Yeah." And it's just like, you just said you read the Bible and you've read the Book of Enoch, but you don't know what the word firmament means? Like, what are you talking? And then she tried to say that the Book of Enoch was, basically about how the earth was flat. And I was just like, no, it's
No,
not.
it's not. Well, I am absolutely not a flat earther.
No.
There is no way gravity in the form that we know it would work on a disk.
Right.
It won't work. And then it can't be flat. because then the cats would have pushed everything off.
Yeah, take me
I
to the edge.
I believe that too. Yeah, take me to the edge. Let's go look over the edge and see what's out there.
Yeah.
You listen, I've been all the way as far out as Utah and I couldn't see any edge. So where's the edge?
And Justin has been on a boat around the world twice.
Right. And he's never seen the edge.
No.
I think he would have told us if he'd ever seen the
Yeah.
edge.
That would be the only thing I told people if I saw the edge. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Not the boring stories. You know what we used to do to piss people off below decks? We would make noise and then run away. No, I would say, you know what I did? I saw the edge of the earth.
Yeah.
Crazy.
We we floated over to the edge. But we didn't go over, we floated back. Yeah. Yeah, I don't in 2026, but they're still talking about all of that space stuff as fake. But Katy Perry went into space.
She
It can't possibly be fake.
she crested the atmosphere. She didn't go into space.
No, she went into space.
I hate to tell her and Gail King otherwise, but you crested the atmosphere. You
Right.
didn't go into space.
But it's true.
No.
I know,
I
baby.
mean,
I know. I don't understand.
listen, I have lots of questions,
Yeah.
and I would like to know that how in 1963, when they were writing code by hand, how to get this module to and from the moon, when we have supercomputers now and we can't send anybody to the moon. Like, why? Why haven't we been to the moon since like 1968?
Well, I think people were braver back then. You know, if they thought they could do it, they tried it. I don't think people today, if the computer can't figure it out, we can't do it.
I I think now I'm not saying it didn't happen, but I I if a compelling argument was made, I could I could see the other side of that. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
my questioning brain is just like, what do you mean we can't? I mean, if they wrote it by hand, we've got mathematicians and super smarty pants people all over the United States and the world. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean we can't send another? I don't think it has anything to do with bravery. I'm sure it has everything to do with money.
Everything.
But I think that I think that if we did it in the 60s,
With a computer that had
there was
less
there was the
information than my telephone that is right,
size of an RV and basically was a
is right here in my
it's a
hand.
calculator.
Ah,
Yeah. So, I could be convinced. I could be
okay.
convinced
All right, all right, all
because,
right.
where there's a will, there's a way. And
Well,
they say there's a will, but there has not been a way
uh,
since like 1968.
are people on the space station, or is that not true?
No, I believe that we have been into parts of space that are higher than our atmosphere. I just don't think I think that if we have gone, two or three times in the 60s, we should have been able to go at least two or three times every subsequent decade following, and
Okay.
and we have not.
But on the other hand, why do we want to go there? We've already been there.
Well, how are we supposed to colonize anything?
Uh, You know what? I think that's all in Elon Musk's mind that we're going to be able to colonize Mars. I don't believe there's another planet that's fit for human habitation like ours is.
Not in our galaxy. I do
I
believe that
just
they have
don't.
found other planets that would be suitable, comparably speaking, but they're not in any type of galaxy anywhere near here.
Right. I just don't.
Oh, I don't think this is all Elon Musk. They've been talking
Right.
about
Oh
colonizing
gosh.
Mars,
Yes.
since
Yes.
the 50s.
Yes, absolutely.
That's the entire plot of a Twilight Zone episode.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. They have been talking about colonization. I just said him because he's the weirdest person I could think of.
He's the one talking about it right now,
Right.
and he's got enough money to try it,
Sure.
even though all of his rockets just blow up,
Right. I
minutes post launch.
personally would not want to get on an Elon Musk
Oh,
air rocket ship. No, 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 no. So I don't know. I don't know. We've got problems here on Earth. We've got Canada is on fire. The the Northwest is on fire. Why can't we fix that? Why do we have to be
oh,
thinking about colonizing other rocks in space?
oh, because we're colonizers.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go into where the forest fires are burning and stop the burning and colonize it. No?
That's poor people nonsense.
Okay.
That sounds a lot like socialism, and you better shut the fuck up.
I I'm so sorry. I forgot. We have so much trouble here on this little rock that's floating around in the atmosphere. Why do we want to go to another one and have that much more problems? I don't understand. I don't get it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just wanna see if it's all like Star Wars.
Oh, okay. With just ships full of people floating around.
Yeah. Different alien races
Oh,
and whatnot.
well, they say there's alien races here now. We just haven't been able to discern them.
I could believe that. I could be convinced.
Dr- I was thirsty. The drink went down the wrong pump.
Oof.
Okay. Well, yeah. Although those aliens, they're walking around laughing at us.
Oh,
Look at those stupid humans.
I think most of the world is laughing at America, but
Oh, well, God, yeah.
whatever.
Oh, and it just every day you turn the TV on and it's more and more ridiculousness. The senators sending a letter to Canada about the smoke.
I just
What? And the list of stuff Reagan, where did that come from? The list of stuff that Trump wants to tariff. What?
yeah.
What? Who made this list up?
AI. Chat
Um,
GPT.
feathers. Well, we don't get our feathers from Canada.
But Canadian geese.
Oh, they have feathers.
But
I think there's more Canadian geese in Toledo than there are in Canada.
I would believe that. You should see the geese at work. Jesus.
Interesting. But I don't understand. And then he's wanting Canada builds that bridge, the Gordie Howe. Canada builds it, and Trump wants money.
Well,
He wants his share of it.
he wants
Right.
his share of anything he can get his hands on, and if you're stupid enough to give it to him, that's on you.
Right. Oh, so they did. They signed a pact that they would get the United States will get half of the profits after the bridge is paid for. So we can look for some money in 40 or 50 years.
Yeah,
We can look at a little bit of money then.
sure.
But you didn't build that bridge. You didn't, and you want money for it? What? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know, with a new bridge, a brand new bridge, I'd be willing to drive to Canada again.
Me too. I was thinking maybe I should get my passport renewed. I'd like to we used to we used to always enjoy going to Canada.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Well, we could do that.
All right. Well, that's something to think about.
Right.
I don't know what our next movie is. My paper is all the
Oh,
way over there. Do you have it?
let me open my information tool here.
Because I had meant to look and then I did not.
Today is the 25th of July.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill and Ted.
Oh, Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't put anything in after that. So that's all I know.
I think that was kind of all we did. I think we got like 5 or 6 and then we stopped.
Okay.
So,
So we'll have to work on that after Bill and Ted.
yeah, okay.
So, yeah,
Sure.
it'll be fun. That'll be a fun movie. What do we eat there? What do Bill and Ted eat?
Oh, like pizza and Doritos and beer,
All right.
Pepsi Cola.
Well, I don't drink Pepsi. I don't drink beer much anymore unless it's,
We can't drink beer
a
in this house anyways.
nice cold glass at Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
Now, plus we have already learned that we cannot
No.
do alcohol and a radio show.
No, we're too stupid.
Yeah, no, we don't do that. But we can have pizza. No, you eat a lot of pizza. We'll have to find something.
Listen, I'm fine with pizza.
I'm fine with Doritos. Huh. What do we
Just-
have for dinner tonight? A bag of Doritos.
Dropping your head into a bag of Doritos. I've never done that before in my life.
Me
This week.
Oh. Well, on this diet, I haven't eaten potato chips or Doritos late, long time. Long time. But I love them.
Yeah.
I still love them.
All right. Well, we'll nail something down, and we'll be back in a couple of weeks with Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Sounds like a plan.
Great. Bye.